This man Trump, he just has to be stopped. I can't hear from him anymore. All right, so as you know, the memes are going around. Trump has told us to disinfect our bodies with Lysol. But don't worry, guys, all right? Jules coming back with a new Lysol flavor, so don't even fret. I know he says a lot of dumb things, right? But this has to be the dumbest thing to come out of his mouth so far, right? So Trump basically said we should inject our bodies with disinfectant. But what did he actually say? Well, if you don't know and you don't want news sound bites and sound clips, thank God I am here. Guys, I'm Cliff, and this is Unpack That Bowl. Unpack That Bowl, the show where we take a deep dive into pop culture. On this episode of Unpack That Bowl, we're taking a deep dive into Trump's injecting disinfectant statement. Because it was wild, but as some people like to claim, you know, the news, they're always taking clips out of context, the sound bites. What did he really say? So what did Trump really say? All right, here's what he said. On April 23rd, there was a coronavirus task force White House press meeting. That's a lot of words in one sentence. All that means that the people in charge of the coronavirus in the US are having a meeting and they're televising it, the weekly meeting. Now, Trump no longer wants to be a part of these weekly meetings because of what he said in this press conference, right? So we have an actual health official go up and he says the following. We know that the virus survives best indoors and in dry conditions. It does not survive in saliva. All right, good news for everyone that wants to kiss their boo. Go ahead, go kiss them, as long as y'all still social distance. You know what I mean? You can get that work in from 6 feet away if you got that work. You know what I mean? We also know that inside the half-life of the virus is an hour, while outside it can be under a minute. And we can also lower the risk with practical applications such as increasing temperatures indoors and taking extra care of dry areas that don't get solar light. Now, I'm not fucking with some of the practical applications. Like, for example, I'm not going to a movie and it's 80 degrees. That's not gonna happen. On the plus side, clubs are fine. Those bitches stay hot. So clubs, bars, stadiums, anywhere with packed people where it's hot. But you will not catch me in a movie theater that feels like a sauna room. So we also know that they tested bleach and isopropyl alcohol on the virus in saliva. Bleach will kill it in 5 minutes and isopropyl will kill it in 1 minute. So now Trump talks, and he hears all that, and he starts formulating ideas. Because me and you, as normal people, we hear that and we go, oh, okay. So surfaces, like saliva, if you spit, you can clean the surface. You know, you can't really disinfect someone's body, but you can disinfect the surface, right? That's what normal people think. What Trump thought was that, hey, all right, we have UV lights. I heard him say that. We're gonna try and test those on bodies. Yeah, yes, Trump, we are already trying to do that. That was not your idea, all right? You're just parroting what he said.
And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way.
Are you gonna do what? Huh?
And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body.
We got these big machines, right, that you run people through, and then the UV light hits them. How you gonna put that in their body? What, that doesn't even seem practical. What are you talking about? Shut up.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it...
And then you said, what? Are you asking? Are you spitballing? Is that what's happening here? Why are you... What do you mean by that? Injecting disinfectant? Oh, okay, you're going to clarify later. The whole thing, everything he said was bonkers and not what you want from a public speaker. You learn that in Communications 101 that you should probably say what you mean. And two, from a world leader, we don't want that. We don't want any of this. And now Trump's saying he's not going to show up. No more White House press meetings for him. You're a little scaredy cat. That's what you are. All right, because now you're afraid the reporters are calling you on your BS. So you're just not going to show up. Because what exactly did you mean by injecting disinfectant? This man, and now you know some of his followers are going to inject or swallow disinfectant, and then they're going to get hurt because their president told them. That's y'all president, I guess. That's not my president. If your president says something stupid and tells you to inject disinfectant, you might have Trump as a president. If your president won't show us his taxes and lies all the time and says stupid shit, you might be a redneck. Guys, this corona shit is for real. Like, it's not for play. And the country's opening back up. It's trying to. All the people in the South whose countries are trying to open back up, sorry. You gotta be like Squidward with SpongeBob and Patrick playing outside. You just gotta let those niggas go out first, be the first wave, test shit out. Do you ever get the first version of the iPhone? Ever? No. Alright, you wait. Do you ever download the first update? No. You wait till the bugs are fixed out. Do you ever get the first beta version of a game? No. You let the bugs get sorted out. Let those niggas go get the country sorted out. And Darwinism will take care of the people who need to be taken care of. Unfortunately, that's how it works. The sun is out. The beaches are open. Nigga, don't go to the beach, though. That's not what that means. They gave us the stimulus check. Well, they gave y'all the stimulus check. I didn't get one. They gave people the stimulus check, right? But the country's still locked down. So people are like, I'm going to spend that money on the internet. I'm not giving it to the state where the state can actually put it in their pocket. They're giving it online to the internet businesses. Amazon doesn't pay taxes. We know that. They're giving it to Nordstrom. They're giving it to Fashion Nova. There's money going online. So they're saying, hey, let's open up the country and get as much of that money as we can. While also knowing that people of color and lower income people are more affected by this virus. It kind of is just like the rich eating the poor. And then, the low income people who still have to go to work. They still have to be exposed to all these things. We're essential, So it's a weird situation we're in. And then there are people looking at others like, I'm hanging out with people that I see because I'm essential and I work still 5-6 days a week, thankfully. I'm grateful for that, but also like I'm forced to be around these people and I'm like, all right, I can't see other people, but I can still see these people. And then there are risks that I still have to encounter going into work, and you just got to eat that and be paid because the alternative is not something you want. And I don't know where we're gonna go from now as a country, but with this dude leading us, telling us to inject disinfectant in their body, we not finna be here much longer. Do not inject disinfectant into your body. Please, please, please. If you understand even a little bit how viruses work, you know that shit is not fitting to go down. Can we chill for a minute? Can we let doctors do what they do? Doctors, nurses, thank you for doing what you were doing. I am so sorry that the biggest tool in the world is not allowing you to work as smoothly as you could. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. It's a shame. It's a shame. Oh, Kim Jong-un is out of here. Speaking of doctors, that doctor is a real MVP. Now go ahead and get out of Dodge before they capture you. And I know they're gonna try and do some weekend at Kim's type of shit with Kim Jong-un. He's out of here. Ain't no, oh, yeah, I'm kind of no. You gone. His sister's in the way, and she might be just as bad as him. So don't get excited. All right, we'll talk about that more on my podcast. But guys, thanks for watching. This has been Unpack That Bowl. Peace. And then we see Drogon blasting through the city.
In the chair.
And I Shrek was pretty. I maybe wash the shit off my hands, and then we peel it off. I've heard of buoyancy related to like boats and like, for example, how little compromise with evil is okay as long as it all works out in the end, right? Pop, pop. He had it with the shield. He said, ha, ha, ha. Everyone was flaming him too.
Fuck that, dude.
Everyone was flaming.
Hey, we racing the roof.
Like, do something if it means everything or whatever the fuck it said. I guess so, but
I never wanted you to work.
I did.